Hello again and welcome to our analysis of Dick a Stupid Wife Season 2 Episode 5's title change. Without the cheerleader keeping an eye on my schedule, there won't be a rehearsal today. Since we broke up, dating someone like you must be incredibly difficult. However, Valentina, don't get too happy because Carol didn't ask me to bring the package to you. What are you going to do to help my parents out of this situation, Valentina, when you want to utilize gardening as a form of spiritual therapy but you don't even have clothes for it? Inform me of your goals for this. Valentina came to see you because I need you. I guess I'm a little bit of an occasionally, but I simply can't help that whenever I see you, I irritate you. I've been in love with you ever since the first time we met in college. You became quite irate, but since you're dangerous, you won't say anything. There's no need to apologize, Valentine, because you're alluring. For the first time we kissed in my garden. Leo isn't going up there, friend. Feel I'm sorry, but you go after that to this one. Avoid letting her look at the present. I believe it is a set of plates with spoons. Be careful, I'm going to record it hot. Take it along with me, take it alongside me. I don't think it's a set of plates with spoons. I know it's my mistake. I really realize I'm appealing and thanks. Next, that it wasn't you who kissed me on that day. You. Valentina is stubborn like this, but I think if you can talk to her it's simple. Because you've always known how to deal with her more than I am her mother, and you know that as we grew closer I also grew closer to her because she came to comfort me after a fight with Valentina, and there developed a relationship because we talked for hours and I realized how much she cared about her loved ones, so we started to get closer regardless of whether or not she was her mother. Turning the page reveals Katerina to be a lovely, knowledgeable, and experienced photographer. Valentina serves as a reminder that in order to go on and accept the world as it is, we occasionally need to let go of our idealized perceptions of it. Please dance for my wife, will you? Louis and nothing, you're a mother and Jonah Joan of Nage's daughter today, and since I've made the decision to take pictures, you'll be my subject. I'll show you how to shoot images so that you'll think I don't know how to do it, and then you may charge me for your services. You know, you look so attractive while you're anxious. Attractive, lovely, breathtaking, beautiful. The 50 kisses you must give me before I'm thrilled to accept them are now my turn. From coffee, 50 kisses. One of options 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 will be covered by my payment. Really, the hormones can shift when a woman becomes pregnant. Yes, but I think that's the case since they claimed that the mother's kind behavior was difficult to detect the next day because of her distressed acting, and I think that's the case since every time the mother does something, she gives it some thought. You know what I was thinking about? If you don't want to give me that wonderful massage, expect it to be on my stomach, and I'll get the cream. Was that when women become pregnant, the hormones play a big role. Katerina and I, her son, seem to admire one another, but be careful not to endanger your marriage by doing so. Because Katerina is so detached from reality, she is also my mother. You are aware that your mother occasionally wants boundaries, therefore she is not always correct. I am aware of her difficulties working with others and that occasionally she, for the love of God, the man that big doesn't know how to position himself as a mother, but he's an ass. Instead of duty you think it's a question of positioning himself off, and I get the impression that he just doesn't see her because of how she is because he knows how to. Due to your failure to recognize such bias lines. I think you're constantly there helping that awful guy, who I don't know. I believe it is complicated, and the worst part for her is how heartbreaking it is. Regardless of how she acts or if she dresses up, walks, or speaks in person, I still adore her. That's it, dude, I didn't want to constantly feel exposed. Igor loves you, he is an excellent father to you, and you two have a wonderful relationship. However, I think you should pick your battles wisely. For example, who are you? What did you have to do with my friend to help me here? And then this important is about to be produced by Luiza to Brazil. You must leave it so we can leave right away. Being pregnant is difficult, and this is the right approach. I kept remembering everything you went through prior to having Leo, and I'm incredibly frightened and uncertain. However, as soon as I finished reading the letter, I realized that postnatal depression has left its marks on me even now, having entered our daily lives. However, I am unsure of why the baby is crying, and if it is because you smoke, the mother who was unable to breastfeed, and I had a lot of similar experiences. I don't know if I'm brave or ready to be a mother to you. Do you recall in anything, dude? I don't want you to go through another stage of what I went through, so don't be afraid to ask me for help. I'll go through it with you. I'm here with you. And I'm also really terrified of not being able to cry anymore because everyone says that being a mother requires you to be strong. As we continue the story and discuss it with you all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments on our forthcoming video.